Concept cartoons are drawings which showcase a collection of viewpoints about an idea or situation. These may be used in a range of contexts, for example, literacy, health and well-being, science, or numeracy. Cartoon-style characters are presented engaging in a conversation using speech bubbles. Usually, these include statements that seem plausible, along with those that may be more ambiguous or demonstrate a misconception. The statements are designed to promote debate, spark curiosity, and encourage learners to demonstrate evidence to justify their own reasoning. The cartoons are normally used in group settings, where children benefit from opportunities to meaningfully debate with and challenge their peers. They can be used at the beginning of a topic or partway through to extract children's ideas, pinpoint areas of uncertainty, and crucially, identify misconceptions. These misconceptions can help to identify learning needs and inform planning for what happens next in future lessons or learning experiences. Concept cartoons can be used with learners at any age or stage and could easily be adapted for any context you wish to explore. In literacy, they may be particularly useful to explore spelling patterns, uses of punctuation, or writing techniques. In health and well-being, they could be used to discuss relationships, explore how their body works, or consider social situations or moral dilemmas. Encouraging hypothesis, experimentation, and investigation is perfect for STEM contexts. And concept cartoons would suit any aspect of numeracy or maths, for example, number, measure, money, data handling, or shape. Concept cartoons are a flexible classroom tool with many benefits for learning. When it comes to resourcing, they are quick and simple to create or adapt. In a digital format, the file can be adapted to meet the specific needs of individuals. From a selection of small statements, a whole domino effect may be generated, whereby children begin to think creatively, investigate different perspectives, and work together to build a deeper understanding of a concept. They are designed to intrigue, provoke discussion, and stimulate thinking. As such, they provide a highly motivating and engaging stimulus for learning. As different ideas are already presented, this can provide a scaffold and promote participation from less confident learners. On the other hand, more experienced learners benefit from opportunities to explore different solutions, methods, or alternative ways of approaching a problem. They allow all learners to focus on the process of learning and being able to articulate their thinking in a way that makes sense for them. By observing how learners respond, we can more precisely assess their knowledge and level of understanding. This informs next steps for learning, helping us to consider the most effective ways to differentiate. As they encourage learners to debate together, they are ideal to use in a mathematical context to promote rich maths talk in your classroom. Talk is not an optional extra in concept cartoons. It is an essential ingredient. It is expected. This can therefore support the development of key literacy skills, such as the ability to contribute ideas to a discussion, build on the contributions of others, and show respect when viewpoints differ. So how might this look in practice? Concept cartoons can be used in a variety of ways, but we generally follow the process as shown in this example. First, the concept cartoon is presented to the whole class or group. This can be supported in class through the use of the smartboard, with the image made clearly visible. Concept cartoons may also be shared ahead of the lesson through Teams or other digital channels for learners to explore at home or just consider before they do so in class. Teachers may also use video recording should a blended learning approach be necessary to share these with learners outside the classroom. Learners are then divided into small groups or pairs to share their initial ideas. Who do they agree with or disagree with? Some might be unsure at this point, and that's okay. The focus is on understanding a concept or problem, and that understanding will involve finding things out. Learners can then be encouraged to participate in practical investigation. How will learners try out these different ideas? What resources will they need? What teaching points are necessary for you to demonstrate or prompt them to consider? How will you explore alongside them? And what does this tell you about their level of understanding? As learners discover for themselves, it may be appropriate to highlight particular examples to the whole class. Encourage learners to articulate their thinking at all times and summarise to support. Evidence, jottings, or learners working could be gathered as shown in the example here. This grid could be added to throughout the lesson, before the whole class come back for a final discussion or plenary. Follow-up discussions with learners are then a crucial part of the process. Encouraging them to articulate their findings and reasoning will help to develop everyone's understanding as appropriate. This can also help inform next steps for learning. It is useful to consider how we could capture evidence of our learners' understanding, for example, through video or audio recordings of their explanations or demonstrations of their thinking. Concept cartoons have been thoroughly researched in classrooms around the world. Some professional reading, links to resources and further information has been highlighted here as a starting point if you wish to find out more.